Hello, my dear, and welcome back to my channel. As always, let us begin with beautiful healing phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. For those of you who are new here, my name is Vita Bhattacharya, and I am a Ho'oponopono healing and inner authority coach. My passion and my mission is to help women just like you, to stop doubting themselves, stop seeking approval and validation from others, and instead become confident enough, worthy enough to live fully peaceful and purposeful life. A life that is led from inside, not from the outside. And I'm so happy you are here today. Dear friend, you know exactly what you need to do. You can see the path clearly, and yet something stops you every single time. You delay, you overthink, you start, and then you quit. Or maybe you get so close to something good and then somehow you find a way to push it away. Yes, I got you. That is self sabotage. And today in this video, I am going to show you why it is happening and give you the exact Ho'oponopono practice to finally break free from it. Please stay till the end because the guided practice at the end of this video is something I really want you to practice to experience. Most people think self sabotage means you are lazy or weak or that you secretly don't want success. But, dear my friend, that is completely wrong. Self sabotage is actually a protection response. Your subconscious mind is trying to protect you. From what? From the unfamiliar. Because here is how the subconscious works. It has a very simple rule: familiar is safe, unfamiliar is dangerous. So, when you are about to step into something new, a new level of success, a new relationship, a new version of yourself, your subconscious mind says you stop. I don't know this place. This is not safe for you. And it quietly pulls you back to what it already knows. The problem is, what it knows, it might be struggle, might be self doubt, might be staying small. But that feels familiar and familiar feels safe. Think of it like a computer. Your subconscious is the hard drive, and right now it has old files in it that says, I'm not safe to succeed. People will leave me if I change. I don't deserve good things. And those files run quietly in the background, overriding everything your conscious mind is trying to create. This is not your fault, dear. It is simply an old program. An old program can be cleaned. I want to share with you the four most common ways self sabotage shows up. Be honest with yourself, and as I share this, just observe, no judgment. Phase number one: procrastination. You have everything you need to move forward, but you just don't start. Or you start and then stop. Or you get very busy with small, unimportant things to avoid the one important thing, my dear. This is not laziness, this is fear. Sometimes fear of failure, and sometimes, interestingly, fear of success, fear of what happens after, fear of the new identity. That fear lives in the subconscious as a stored memory, and it creates procrastination as a defense. Phase number two: pushing good things away. A loving person enters your life and you suddenly pick fights for no reason. A wonderful opportunity arrives and you find every excuse not to take it. Someone offers to help you and you say, no, no, it's okay, I'm fine. Dear friend, if you keep pushing good things away, somewhere inside you there is a belief, I don't deserve this, or if I let this in, I will be hurt again. That belief is running, it is in you. Phase number three: perfectionism. I will start when I am ready. I will post when the video is perfect. I will launch when everything is in place. Dear, that day never comes. Perfectionism is a beautiful disguise for fear. It feels very productive, but it keeps you completely stuck. It says, if I never fully put myself out there, I can never truly fail. Phase number four: repeating self defeating thoughts. Why do I always do this to myself? I am my own worst enemy. I knew I would mess this up. These thoughts feel like self awareness, but they actually a loop. And every time you repeat them, you reinforce the very program you are trying to escape. Can you see yourself in any of these? Maybe one, maybe all four. Either way, this is actually beautiful information because now we know exactly where to direct the healing. And now, the most important thing I want to say to you today, none of this means you are broken. None of this means something is fundamentally wrong with you. The part of you that self-sabotage is not your enemy. It is wounded part, a scared part of you, a part that has been doing its best to keep you safe, using the only tools it ever learned. Ho'oponopono teaches us we do not fight the darkness, we bring love to it. We say to that scared part of self, I see you, I'm sorry for the pain that created you, I love you. That is where the real healing begins. Here is a clear, simple practice I want you to use this the next time when self sabotage comes. Step number one, catch it and name it. The moment you notice yourself procrastinating, overthinking, or pushing something good away, stop. Do not judge yourself. Simply say internally, I see you. This is self sabotage energy, and I am taking responsibility to heal it. That one moment of awareness, just catching it, is already 50% of the healing because you are no longer on autopilot. Step number two, clean the fear underneath. Place your right hand on your heart, breathe deeply, and say, I'm sorry for the fear inside me that is creating this pattern. Please forgive me. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am safe now. I love you. Notice the words, I'm safe now. This is so powerful. You are sending a message to your subconscious. The old danger is gone. You can release the old protection. You are gently reprogramming, not through force, but through love. Step number three, invite your true self forward after cleansing. Take a breath and ask yourself quietly, what would the healed, free, confident version of me do right now? Just one small step, and then, dear friend, do that one little step just once. The subconscious learns through action. Each small act of courage tells it, see, it is safe, you are okay, you can go a little farther. Step number four, use the four phrases throughout your day whenever the self sabotage loop begins, whenever the procrastination pulls you, whenever the thought, I knew I would do this again. Instead of fighting it, just quietly say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Not to anyone outside you, to the memory, to the program, to the pain you are cleaning. And cleaning compounds, every single repetition matters. Let us do this together right now, dear. Come sit with me comfortably, close your eyes, take a slow deep breath in and release. Bring to your mind one area where you keep holding yourself back. Don't try to figure out why, just feel it. Maybe there is a heaviness, maybe a familiar feeling of here I go again. Just breathe into it, don't push it away. Let it be there, and now with me say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for every memory, every old wound, every belief inside me that is creating this pattern of self sabotage. Please forgive me. I do not need to understand all of it. I simply ask to be released now. Thank you. Thank you for showing me where healing is needed. Thank you for every experience that has brought me to this moment of awareness. I love you. I love the part of me that is scared. I love the part of me that is trying to protect me. I love even the part that keeps holding me back because she was doing the best she could. I love you. I love you. I love you. Take one more deep breath in and release. Open your eyes. How do you feel? Even a small shift, a little lighter? That is Ho'oponopono working. That is the cleansing happening inside you beneath the surface. Dear friend, self sabotage is not a life sentence. It is not who you are, it is a pattern, and patterns can change anytime. They change through awareness, through compassion, and through the consistent, gentle practice of cleansing. Remember what I said at the beginning. My mission is to help you stop doubting yourself, to help you stop waiting for someone else's approval before you take up space in your own life. You are already worthy. You do not need to earn that. You just need to clean the old beliefs that are telling you otherwise. Every time you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you are deleting one more file of that old programming. You are making space for the new version of yourself to stay forward. A version who acts from love, not from fear, from confidence, not from doubt, from inner authority, not outer validation. That version of you already exists, my dear. We are simply uncovering her. If today's video helped you, please drop a comment below. Tell me which phase of self sabotage resonated with you the most. I read every comment, and your sharing also creates healing in our community. And please, please, please share this video with the woman in your life who need to hear this today. They may not even know they are sabotaging themselves. This could be exactly what opens something for them. And if you are new to my channel, I welcome you. I'm so glad to having you here. And yes, as I said, I am helping you every week. I bring you practices, tools, and guidance to help you heal you from the inside out so you can stop seeking approval, stop doubting yourself, and start living a peaceful, purposeful, worthy, confident life that you truly deserve. If that speaks to your heart, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I would love to have you as a part of my healing community. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for spending this time with me today. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive. Thank you. I love you.